Martell Holt has finally spoken, and the story he told about that horrific accident has everyone talking. This isn't just another rumor or social media headline, it's a real event that took a very serious turn, and now Martell is trying to set the record straight. According to him, what happened that day was unexpected, terrifying, and deeply personal. He didn't just witness an emergency, he was right in the middle of it. And the way it all went down, along with the mystery that followed, has created a storm of questions that still haven't been answered. It all started on what seemed like a normal day. Martell was driving when he noticed something ahead of him that just didn't look right. There was a car swerving in and out of its lane, clearly out of control. Without knowing what was wrong, Martell said his instincts kicked in. He pulled over, got out of his car, and rushed toward the vehicle. What he saw shocked him. Inside the car, a woman was slumped over the wheel, unresponsive. She wasn't moving, wasn't speaking, and according to Martell, she was foaming at the mouth. Her foot was still on the gas, which meant the car was slowly creeping forward even though she wasn't conscious. Martell didn't hesitate. He and another man nearby, a complete stranger who also stopped to help, broke the car window to get to her. They pulled the door open, checked her pulse, and immediately started doing chest compressions right there on the side of the highway. It was a tense, emotional scene. Martell says they didn't stop until emergency medical services arrived. According to him, they managed to revive her before the paramedics took over. On the surface, this sounds like a heroic act. A man sees someone in trouble and does everything he can to help, even risking his own safety. But things quickly got complicated. Videos of the scene started popping up all over social media, some taken by bystanders, others possibly by Martell himself. People began asking questions. Why was he recording during a life-threatening emergency? Was it to document the moment or to create a narrative? Was this all about saving a life or saving a reputation? Martell has been under a lot of public scrutiny lately. His name has been tied to relationship drama, reality show conflicts, and social media backlash. Some people think this act of kindness might have been an attempt to repair his image, especially after months of negative headlines. Others believe he acted out of pure concern and did what any decent human being would do. But once the internet gets involved, things rarely stay simple. The biggest mystery wasn't just what happened that day, it was who the woman was. No one gave her name. No age, no health update, no identity at all. That made people curious. Fans started doing their own research. They examined the video footage, trying to catch a glimpse of the woman's face, tattoos, or even her nails to match her with someone from Martell's past. People began to wonder if she was a friend, a date, a secret partner, or even someone connected to deeper drama. Martell didn't help clear things up. His first public response was a black screen on Instagram, with just a heart emoji and praying hands. No explanation. No reassurance. That silence left people even more suspicious. Why not just say she was okay? Why not tell people she was stable or recovering? Instead, the post felt like a puzzle piece with no context. Some fans thought he was being respectful of the woman's privacy. Others thought he was hiding something. Then came the live video. Martell finally spoke out, not through a statement or a press conference, but through a raw, emotional livestream. He looked tired. His voice was low. He stared at the camera for a long moment before saying anything. When he did speak, it wasn't rehearsed. He said they were laughing together 1 minute, and the next, she just slumped over. He said he thought she was joking at first. When she didn't respond, he knew something was wrong. That's when he pulled over and started trying to save her life. It was the most vulnerable people had seen him in a long time. Usually, Martell comes across as composed, maybe even calculated. But this time, he looked shaken. He didn't give the woman's name. He didn't say much about her at all. He said it wasn't the public's business. He told viewers, "Y'all don't know the full story," and that one line stuck with people. It was as if he was hinting that something bigger was going on, something he wasn't ready to talk about yet. The phrase that really caught attention was, "It's deeper than what's being said." He didn't explain what that meant. He didn't follow up. He just let it sit there. And with that, the internet went wild. Theories started flying. Was the woman someone from his past? Someone involved in private drama? Was there an argument before the medical emergency happened? Was there emotional or physical stress involved? Some even suggested foul play or sabotage, though there was no evidence of that. What made things worse was the complete silence from officials. No police statements. No news updates. No confirmation of the woman's identity or condition. Even the medical details were vague. All of that silence added to the sense that something was being hidden. And then, more fuel was thrown onto the fire when other people started chiming in, people close to Martell and people who know him from the reality TV world. Martell's ex, Melody Sherry, tweeted a cryptic message, "Some truths are harder to swallow." She didn't name anyone, but the timing was too perfect to ignore. Fans immediately assumed she was talking about the accident. Then Martell's sister stepped in to defend him, commenting under a blog post, "Y'all don't know what this man went through. Y'all just wanna gossip. He saved her life. Period." That comment showed that even inside his family, there was strong emotion about how he was being judged, and if that wasn't enough, another cast member from Love and Marriage, Huntsville, made a vague but powerful statement during a Q&A session. They said, "This is a cover-up. Watch this space." Just like that, the word cover-up was out in the open, and fans started digging even harder. TikTokers started analyzing the videos. Reddit users broke down timelines and looked at every woman who had been publicly or privately connected to Martell. People even started pulling up screenshots from years ago to match body language, accessories, and old photos. One of the most popular theories was that the woman might have been someone Martell wasn't supposed to be with. Maybe she was in a relationship. Maybe he was. Maybe this was someone from his past that he had been keeping private, and the emergency forced her identity into the spotlight. Still, Martell has not named her, not once, not even during his live video. Some rumors got even darker. Whispers about a possible pregnancy started floating around. Others speculated that the woman was under a lot of emotional pressure or had been through something traumatic. One deleted fan comment simply said, "This ain't new. This has been going on." That one line opened a floodgate. What has been going on? Is this someone Martell has been seeing for a while behind the scenes? Was she there during some of the most dramatic points in his public life? The truth is, we don't know. We do know this: Martell says he didn't film anything himself during the emergency. But the fact that footage exists, from different angles and people, made it impossible for the situation to stay private. And because Martell is a public figure, people are always going to watch his every move. Even when he tries to stay quiet, the silence creates more curiosity. Right now, people are split. Some think Martell is a hero. They believe he saved a woman's life and is being unfairly judged just because of his past mistakes. Others think there's something he's not saying, something he's deliberately keeping secret. And still others are just tired of the guessing game. They want facts, not hints. They want the full story, not half of one. Martell has promised to share more when the time is right. But what does that mean? Is he waiting for the woman to recover fully? Is there something legal going on behind the scenes? Or is he just trying to control the story before it spins out of control? Whatever the reason, his silence is powerful, and that silence is what's keeping the story alive. What's clear is that this isn't just a random roadside accident anymore. It's a layered, emotional, and very public mystery. The people want answers, and they're not going to stop asking until they get them. Whether Martell is being protective or strategic, only time will tell. But until then, we're all left watching, waiting, and wondering what the real truth behind that day on the highway really is. So now the question goes to you: what do you think happened that day? Was it a true emergency that just happened to involve a famous face? Or is there a deeper story, one that's being kept from the public on purpose? Is Martell protecting the woman, protecting himself, or maybe both? One thing is for sure, the full truth hasn't come out yet. And if Martell is right that there's more to this than what's been said, then the real story might be even more shocking than what we already know. Let me know your thoughts in the comments, and stay tuned, because something tells me this story is far from over.